Hello everybody, welcome back to Green Hell Story Mode with Gazbeard, the second episode, or the second video in our series, as we try and extricate ourselves from this predicament that we found ourselves in. The first thing we're going to have to do is to harvest up these fishes, get the fire going. Yeah, these have all dried down to nothing now, which is the reason that we get so many of them done. That's 7. Let's just check how they're laid in the backpack, because we want to keep our backpack organization as neat as possible. Yes, I'm carrying a lot of stones because we're going to have a lot of tool making to do, because our tool making skill is so low. Just move that up there. Carrying 6 stones, 6 dry leaves plus the one we're about to use. We've made our fire start out, which is the hand drill. We've had a good sleep. Before we start the fire, let's just harvest this. This is going to give us a load of fish bones, which we probably don't want. Well, we want a few, but not a lot. Right, so hand drill, use, and use.
Bitch!
Let's get this fish cooked as fast as possible. 6 pieces to cook. While that's cooking, I've just noticed something across there that I want to go harvest. I believe it's safe to swim in here. On that water lily. On that water lily. I don't think there's anything up here that's... No. Fish is almost cooked. I'm just looking to see if there's anything across there that we can use. I don't see anything, unless there's something behind the waterfall. Right. Put that fish there. There, get the next 2 pieces cooked. While it's doing that, I want to run up the hill, see if any orange mushrooms have spawned on any of those logs, because we'll use the orange mushrooms. Backpack full? Must be. Check. Oh, it is. Didn't expect the backpack to be full. Don't see any orange mushrooms on logs anywhere. Jeez. Okay, any nuts off that tree? That would give us some fats. No. There's no more nut trees or anything here. No fruit trees that I can see. No. There is another nut tree across here. No nuts on it. Arowana is now cooked, so move that one into here. Got a cooking skill upgrade. Put that there, get them cooking. Did we make a bow? I don't believe we did. No, we didn't, so just craft one of them. Jump to here, Add a rope. Craft a bow. We've now got the bow. And I like to have the bow in number 3. So we'll just jiggle the bits. We are. For now we'll keep the blade in number 2. I really want to make a second spear. Which we can do. Craft. Is it 2 stones? That must be a stone blade. That fire's going to go out. Luckily, the meat was cooked before the rain put the fire out. So let's just check our nutrients and stuff. We need carbs, we need proteins, we need fats, and we need water. Surprise, surprise. So carbs, we probably need to eat all of these mushrooms up. Proteins, 31 proteins off a piece of arowana. How did that do for us? Do with the second piece of arowana, do with a ton more mushrooms and some nuts. Water lily, effects of consumption unknown. Let's just try one. 5 carbs minus 2 food poisoning. Okay, good. So we can keep that for food poisoning. The fire's out. We need to make another stone blade to make another stone spear. Craft. Make a stone blade. 36%, 45%, so make that one into a spear. Come on. Right, so we've got 2 stone spears now. Oh, notebook entry, arrow. But we've got no feathers, so that doesn't help us. Right, what we can do is get a quick save on there before we move on. Right. Just wanted to check something. Because I notice those lilies have respawned. Quite happy to take extra lilies, especially as they're a cure for food poisoning. Fire's out. Quick check. Yeah, we want to leave these sticks here. Get plenty of those. I might leave a few of the thin ones here as well. Got plenty of those. Leave those ones here. Right. Now, did I see that nut tree drop some nuts as I was coming up the hill there? Or was it something else that dropped? Stone, I don't see any nuts there. Must have been something else I saw drop. That tree's definitely just dropped nuts. Bananas, please. Usually a little asshole spider in here. No nuts there. You haven't got any coconuts up there, have you? No. You haven't got any either. This is going to make life difficult. There's a bird's nest there. No egg. Oh, I see a snake down there. Get these mushrooms and then we'll deal with him. Just check positions in the backpack so he's not blocking stuff. Put him down in this corner. Fruits, good. Bananas. There's nuts. No, no nuts. Any more bananas there? No. No shrooms on there. Yeah, get out of here, you. Shrooms. 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 Now, either I've got myself lost, or Armadillo, get out of here. I may have got myself lost, but I'm sure there used to be a native village up here. Definitely don't see one. Oh well. Let's head back down here. I see another snake. Just check the compass. Yeah, that snake's blocking our path and it's going to be getting dark soon and we're going to need water, so we're going to need to find a coconut. There's another bird's nest. A feather. Maybe our first feather. Right, now we're getting desperate for water, so we're going to have to eat these fruits. And I think we're getting low on carbs, so we'll eat these mushrooms. Eat a couple of these ones. carbs are almost full. Fats, we need those nuts. That's as best we can do until we get some more nuts and find some coconuts. Yeah, we're wanting to head that way. I'm not picking up those frogs because they're poisoned frogs. But I did want them out the way. Now then, can we get up there without falling off? Yes. Alright, we're full on sticks. Palm trees. Ain't none this. Our palm trees are that side, look. What's that coming through the bushes at us? Hope that. Is it just us brushing against that tree? North. That way. The ground is a bit clearer this way. We stay at the side of the river. Oh. Right, it's gone dark, so I'm going to wait for moonrise before we move on. There's bananas across there that I do want to get, of course. How many ropes are we carrying? Just the 5. Seems to be a decent bunch of bananas, so before we pick them, let's just eat these 2, and then we don't have bananas of different life duration in our pack. There's a nut tree. Give me nuts, please. Give me nuts. No. Okay. There's a lily plant and a tobacco plant further up. So this is great news, because this means that we're getting a bunch of our essential medicinals early. And these tobacco dressings are good against snake and spider bites. Got one bird feather. We need more bird feathers so we can get some arrows made. Right. Wow, we've got well turned round. North is that way. Try and stick to the clear territory, or the clear ground. I hear piggies. I hear another. There it is. Get those maggots. Has it got a bone? It has. Take the bone. No space for sticks. Now those piggies, in theory, are guiding us. Oh, blue mushrooms. Most excellent. What's that? Oh, that's that Banisteriopsis vine. I'll get one of them. I see more blue mushrooms. I did. Any more? Yeah, there's blue mushrooms. These blue mushrooms are absolutely fantastic. Can't get that last one though. They are the best mushrooms you can get. Now, coconuts. There might be some down there. Yeah, I hear you, piggies. I hear you. There might be coconuts. Well, there's coconuts in that tree up there, look. We absolutely need coconuts. Let's just check the ground for them first. There's a bird feather. We'll have that. Means we can get one arrow made. And there's our first coconut. Take that. We can now make a coconut bidon, and that's put us overweight. Is that another coconut there? No, it's a leaf. So, and we've got to check ourselves. Looks like we've got leeches. Yeah, we have. Right. So, we want to drink that coconut straight away. 15 hydration. Eat that banana to give us some space. How many stones are we carrying? 4. Okay, so press G to aim and throw your stone. Let it aim all the way in. There's another coconut down. You need to aim slightly above what you're throwing at. That gets us 2 coconuts. Where did the other one go? Take the stone. Let's drink that coconut while we can. Move that up there. Still very heavy. We may end up having to drop the stones. Where did that extra coconut go? It'll be in one of these bushes somewhere, isn't it? Right, let's take those stones out of the backpack. Move that down there. Move you around there beside it. Yeah, that lets us move a bit quicker. Where did that coconut go? That's the tree it came out of. Damn it, is it despawning them because we didn't go straight to them? Because we tried to knock both of them down? That's really annoying. Oh, there's one. Drink it. Take it. Reposition it in the backpack to keep the maximum space available. Right, that's going way heavy. Might have to drop a few sticks. Piggy, I really would love to have you come to dinner with me, but I can't afford the wait right now because we are getting tired. We need to get to where we're going, and that's up this path here. Yeah, I hear you. You're freaking me out with those raspy footsteps. This is where we're heading for. Examine the tribal village. Got the notebook entry for the dryer. And nothing else there. Oh, notebook entry, bamboo dryer, burned backpack open.
Ooh, it's a map.
Yeah, it's a map. Let's take that map.
Or at least what's left of it.
New entry for the stone ring, burned pages. Read. Religious rituals and healing ceremonies of the Yabahuaca tribe can't go without the hallucinogenic brew called ayahuasca, which means liana of the souls in Quechua. It's also made out of vine, more specifically Banisteriopsis caapi, which contains harmine and harmaline. These substances alone have hallucinogenic properties, but to access the full power of ayahuasca, other ingredients are added. Another vine, Diploteris cabrerana, with an equal high amount of psychedelics, leaves of the Psychotria viridis shrub, and several other species characteristic of South America. There is no one determined recipe, which is why both the proportions and the used ingredients are chosen individually by each shaman. For the same reason, the effect of the mixture can vary dramatically. Right. Details notwithstanding, the basis of the brew is always the Banisteriopsis caapi vine. First it has to be cleaned and softened by pounding with wooden mallets until thin fibres remain. Plant material acquired this way is then put in a small cauldron of water and boiled over a fire. In the meantime, brews made out of other ingredients are prepared, each in a separate pot. Next, all brews are placed in one pot and boiled again until most of the water evaporates. The preparation of the brew normally takes all day, and the ceremony during which it is taken lasts all night. Ayahuasca is to be taken only in the presence of a shaman, who also serves as a guide. The effect of psychedelic substances usually lasts several hours. In that time, the participants of the ceremony experience a spiritual revelation. Amazing visions show them the purpose and true nature of the cosmos and the reason for their existence. Many people who have taken ayahuasca say that they experienced a complete transformation, and they intend to use the acquired secret knowledge to become a new, better human being. Few people have a bad reaction to the psychedelics, suffer from nightmares or even hellish visions. For most, it's a way to go through a deep religious experience and get closer to the mysteries of nature. Shaman can put the participants of the ritual into a trance, which allows them to contact the spirits of their ancestors and magical beings, who offer advice and serve as spiritual guides. Sometimes the brew also gives the ability to see the future, or tap into the collective memory of an entire tribe or even humanity. Some gain memories of their past selves this way. Vomiting and diarrhea are both important elements of the ceremony, induced by digesting the brew. They are supposed to cleanse the body of negative energy and emotions, and quite literally expel them from the system. This may seem unpleasant, but both vomiting and diarrhea have an important medicinal effect for the people living in a tropical jungle, as they help clean the body of many dangerous parasites. Harmine and harmaline are practically lethal to these organisms. Although ayahuasca is mainly seen as a religious ritual, it's worth it to consider its medicinal use. Only recently has Western medicine started to appreciate ayahuasca. The first conducted studies showed that it can significantly help patients suffering from treatment-resistant depression, anxiety, and trauma. The effect of the brew on memory is truly fascinating. Patients suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder often experience amnesia, as they push the traumatic memories into their subconsciousness and aren't able to recall them. Those given ayahuasca not only reported regaining the lost memories, but also stopped experiencing fear and got rid of panic attacks. This is probably due to the fact that ayahuasca activates the areas in the brain responsible for memory and emotional reactions. It enhances the neuroplasticity of the brain and the process of neurogenesis, and triggers dopaminergic neurotransmission. These processes in turn lead to recovery of memories and memory consolidation. In the case of trauma, they additionally reprogram the emotional reaction and alleviate fear. The memory itself is intact, but the negative emotions associated with it are removed. It is true that the members of the Yabahuaca who take ayahuasca exhibit good spirits, calmness and stability, and are better at social interactions. They also have excellent memory and concentration. Wow, that's a read and a half, isn't it? Burned pages, read. Is that the same one? Yes, it is. So we can't... Oh, what am I doing? Resume. We can't actually take those pages with us. That's a shame. Right, there's nothing else on that fire to pick up. Oh, there's a bit of charcoal. We'll take that. Easiest way to do this, open the backpack, look around. Right, there's got to be other things lying around here. Oh, we should put that snake meat on the dryer. We may end up being here for a day or two, and having the snake meat dried out would be useful. Check that's going to dry. Yeah, it's starting to. Yeah, good. Okay. Right, we're very low on energy. Let's just eat a couple of these blue mushrooms. They don't last very long. Push our energy up. Push our carbs up with these mushrooms, because they last less time than the bananas. Move those maggots down here out the way. We can move those into the corner there. That's that cappy. Right, we're getting daylight. We're going to have a sleep soon though. I don't want to light a fire and attract hostiles. Oh, there's a bone knife. Can we take it? Have we got space? That's 45%. That's 100%. Yeah, so we'll drop that. We'll take that. New entry bone knife. Just get a quick look around. We need to get... Oh, we're going to need to get water going, aren't we? So we're going to need a fire to make water. We're going to need a place to shelter the fire. I've always made a fire down here in survival mode, and it's sheltered by that bit of roof. So let's do the same. Fire. Oh, we've got new recipes in fire. stone ring, dryer, bamboo dryer. Nice. Means if we do put a base down, we can build dryers of either type. Yeah. Back a little bit. Put it down there. Need another couple of sticks. Now, I did see some sticks lying around somewhere. Take that one. Now, I don't know how long the effects of those mushrooms are going to last. So we need to be pretty quick about this. Right, now we go into here and harvest that. Harvest that again. Harvest that again. And here now, that gives us 2 coconut bowls for boiling water. Drop that bone down there. Unlike a lot of people, I don't cook coconut, I just cook it as it comes. Right, craft that. Add a rope. Make a bidon. Craft that. Add a rope. Make a bidon. Of course, we could catch rainwater. In fact, that's what I might do just now, is catch some rainwater until we're ready to use the fire, because I'd rather not be using the fire while I'm sleeping. But what I'll do is I'll go and fill the bidons. Snails good cooking. Don't know if we can dry those snails. Interesting to find out. No, we can't. They've got to be cooked. These bidons down here for now. How's that doing? We need proteins, we need fats. Fats are something that we don't have, but we can eat that piece of fish. Well, we should get fats off the coconut. Carbs and fats we did. Let's eat those. That's medicinal. I can't find anywhere to put that right now. Leave it in the corner out of the way. How are we doing? A bit better. I do want to get us full with hydration before we sleep. I do want to sleep before we light the fire. Ooh. They'll help with hydration. And obviously with carbs. All down there. Are there any bananas on these trees now? I want to come across here because there's usually a trap across here. No bananas. Oh, there's a set of bananas there. Oh, there's a cane toad in there. We'll take him. He's good cooking. Right, so take that banana, take that banana. That's it. Mushrooms there. Energy mushrooms, good. Refill on sticks. trail there that never used to be here. Must be full on thin sticks. Need another 4 fat sticks. Oh, this. A ritual bowl. Required items, a small fire. If we get a few more sticks, we can put the fire underneath it, ready for after we've had a sleep. Got 8 sticks, we can do it anyway. That stick behind it. The camp ash there. No, there's not. Okay. No. Okay, there we are. Come on. Stop messing me about. Right. So we can light that after we've had our sleep. Oh, that up there. There's a toucan body, we'll have that. This, that's a stone, that's a stone. A new bush I've not seen before. I think that's that one that we've got to get for the ritual, isn't it? Psychotria, yes it is. Have those. Frogs down there. I think I just heard hostiles. Right, so we've got a fire here for cooking. We've got our rattlesnake drying out on that, what's it there? Those orange mushrooms will let us drink dirty water. We've seen some nuts drop as well. Bit of a food heaven here, isn't it? There's a stingray. Making use of the energy from those mushrooms to keep going and getting as much done as possible before we sleep, because it's going to be right. If we harvest that and we'll put that stingray meat on there. And oops. We harvest that toucan, giving us a bunch of feathers. We'll put the toucan meat on there. Right, how are we doing on stats? Hydration, fats, and a tiny little bit of carbs and protein are the order of the day. So we eat these fruits. Actually, got 13 hours left on it. Got nearly 15 hours left on it. Let's move them down there. Eat one of those bits of arowana. 31 proteins, 10 energy. The hydration of fats. What do you want? That sounded like an iguana hissing at me. Cappy, if you keep walking around here, you're going to end up dead, especially once that rattlesnake meat has dried out. You need to get a roof over this to help the meat dry faster, because the rain is not helping it to dry. We also need the roof as a save point, and we've probably got the energy to do it. Well, let's have a look. Want this tree down. Oh, impressive. Instead of crushing that bush, the bush made it pivot. Yeah, I see you, Cappy. I want another 2 logs and another 2 long sticks. There's a... The relevant tree is right here.
Oh no. You gotta be kidding me.
Don't panic. We'll just use that for now and make another axe in a minute. Oh, see? Not a problem. We are covered in leeches. Our long sticks, we want our ropes. Another rope there, there is. Remember if that one had ropes, it did. Get these leeches off us in a second, we'll just pick up all the bits that we need. We're full. Right. Let's get these leeches off. Oops. I heard a panting that could have indicated a predator. Ah, you shitbag. Where did he go? Well, we'll have to make another one. Dryer's full anyway. Let's get that roof above the dryer. I see you, Iggy. Oh, notebook. Not frame we want. Frame. Sit there like that. We can get a fire under the front of it if we need to. Because there's already quite a few of them dotted around, I'm going to use the banana leaf roof. let's take a drink. Breathe there. Usually ton of banana leaves lying around in here. One, two, three. This reduces the number of trees that we've got to hack down because we might need their leaves for something else. And we're getting pretty dirty again. A couple of banana trees here. Oh, and there's another bird. Got a feeling we still need to chop both of these down though. While we've got a bit of energy, let's do a little bit of sprinting to speed things up. I drop those ones in there. I'm not sure how many's there. I think it's just the two, but we could do with 4 pieces for making armor, even if we end up just making stick armor. And that's exactly what's left. The 2 pieces makes 4. Right, and need 8 ropes for making stick armor, so well, for making any armor, because we use 2 ropes per piece of armor. Let's just leave them there. It's starting to get dark. We're going to have an insomnia issue if we don't take care. Yeah, we need to pick up all these little sticks. We're going to make arrows in a minute as well. Right, that's just full on sticks. Boom. Have those. Don't know if we can get coconuts. Oh, we can get. I can see coconuts up there. Piggy enough. Keep drinking those to get us our 10 hydration. Now, what time of day have we got? Coming up to 4 o'clock. We're doing okay. Let's just put a few carbs and stuff into us. Let's eat that. Eat these, because these will decay very soon. Eat these older mushrooms. Eat those orange caps as well. Let's clear some space in here. We could get that in there if the maggots weren't there. Put that there. Those maggots down to there. How many rocks are we carrying? Well, we want to harvest that. Gives us a ton of feathers. some small leaf piles to drop over by the fire here. For a small leaf pile, that's fine. Drop that frog beside it as well. Frogs never expire. They're another one of those foods. Now, there is some coconuts up there, which I want to get, but we're going to need to get some rocks as well. Now, there should be rocks just up through here. There we are. Just need that one. We've got a coconut there. Ideally do with another 2 coconuts. Right, now those coconuts are for making coconut bowls. You know what, Iggy? I'm going to have you at some point. So, drink this one. Harvest. 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 That coconut down here. Oops. Go there. Drop these. No. Try and keep all the coconut bowls fairly close proximity. That one. Harvest. 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 Bring these down here. Oh, there to be cooked. There. That's those. Drink. Craft. Craft. Bidon. Go that way, it has to go that way. Right, we'll use that one for carrying fresh water. Let these refill again. It's going to rain in a second, so that's going to be no problem. That iguana is driving me mental. I have to put a spear through him. We need to make another spear. That's one of the things we do need to do. Pick up these sticks. And we need to make another axe as well. We've got a thin tree up here. Yes, we have. So, get our knife out. Oh, and that one went the wrong way. Probably because we're tired. Got a long stick. There it is. And darkness has arrived. Let's just throw those there. Dropped a stone blade. There it is. Stone blade. Craft that. Craft that. Add a rope. Craft that. Well, that's a second stone spear, so we're back to 2 stone spears. We need an axe. In fact, yeah, that's right. Craft. Craft. Our inventory full again. Now we just need to make arrows. Make sure we've got lots of... Yeah, we've got all the small sticks we could want. We are running out of energy, finally, thankfully. Right, we need proteins and fats. Don't have that much fats. There's some here, so eat them, eat them, eat one of them. That's pretty good. A little bit more fats would be great. Eat that then. Perfect.